instead of trying to convert the anion, you can convert the cation to dissolve something insoluble. So if you want to dissolve, for example, silver chloride, acid doesn't work, right? This is a low KEQ right here. KSP for this is 10 to the negative 9.745. So that's a small number. So what you can do, since you can't get silver chloride to dissolve in acid, what you can try to do is try to dissolve it in something else. You can try ammonia, because ammonia will react with silver ions to give you a silver amine complex. Okay, you look up the KF formation constant for silver amine, it's 7.05. So this reaction right here, complex formation reaction between silver ions and ammonia, the KEQ for that is 10 to the 7.05. So if you combine these two reactions to get the overall reaction, the KEQ would be 10 to the negative 9.745 plus 7.05. That's going to be equal to 10 to the 9.745 negative plus 7.05. That's negative 2.695. Okay, that's somewhat small, but that's big enough to cause your silver chloride to dissolve. Okay, that's going to be what did I just do? Calculator stopped working. 2.695 negative. Change that to exponential notation. It doesn't know how to. Okay, try again. 2.695 negative antilog equals, so that's that's equal to 0.002. Okay, so that's small, okay, but not very small. So it's actually big enough that silver chloride, if you add ammonia to it, depending on the concentration, you can actually get it to dissolve. 1 molar ammonia, for example, can get your typical silver chloride precipitate in the lab to dissolve. You compare that with silver iodide. You have basically the same solution, same process here. You're going to try to dissolve silver iodide in ammonia. In this case, your KEQ is going to be 10 to the negative 16.056. That's your KSP, multiplied by 10 to the 7.05. How much would that be? So 16.056 negative plus 7.05. That gives you negative 9. Okay? So your KEQ for silver iodide plus ammonia gives you 2 silver amine complex plus iodide. If you try to dissolve iodide in ammonia, it's not going to work because the KEQ for this is 10 to the negative 9. So a practical application of this in the lab, you have a mixture of chloride and iodide. You want to separate them. So you add silver nitrate to both of them. You'll get silver chloride and silver iodide. But if you want to separate them, you can add ammonia to your mixture. Your silver chloride will dissolve. Your silver iodide will remain as a solid. Okay, so this is selective dissolution by adding a complexing agent for the metal cation. Okay, so these are some practical applications of equilibrium in the lab.